All right, g'day people. How you going today? We got Laurie Green on the call today. She's got an awesome new product just come live. I just picked it up and I had to absolutely get her on an interview today because it's pretty awesome. You know, I want you guys to head over and check it out. Very cheaply priced. So got Laurie on the call today to tell you a little bit about it. So g'day, Laurie. How are you?
I'm doing fine, Mark. Thanks for calling me up.
No problem at all. I had to get you on because, you know, being the disorganised rubble that I am, I had to, you know, let people know a little bit more about this. So give us a brief overview of what your product's about, mate.
Okay, sure. Well, I'm a disorganized person too. I found out many years ago that if I file something, then it's kind of invisible to me. Like I don't think about it again if it's stuck in a drawer. So I'm a person that piles things, and I have stacks of stuff all over my desk and around places that I feel like I know where stuff is, and that's in the physical world. It's a little bit harder in the digital world because stuff is really invisible when you can't even see it sitting in front of you. You know, I mean, at least that's why people that are pilers, like if somebody cleans up, they're like, "What did you do? I knew that stack. I knew exactly what was in that stack of stuff." And the person that's a neatnik says, "How can you know what was in there? It's been sitting there for 6 months." But when stuff is sitting on your hard drive, it's gone. You forget all about it. And a lot of people have a lot of valuable stuff on their hard drives that they've bought, and they forget it's there, or they've never actually gone through the trainings that they've purchased. And so anyway, that was my dilemma, and I found a way to solve it.
Okay, cool. So basically your product's about how to become more organised and keep your stuff sorted a lot better?
Well, you know, that's one of the side effects, actually. The real purpose of it is to clarify in your mind what you want to do with your internet business. And there's a tool that's pretty well known. A lot of business people use it. A lot of creatives people use it. And it's got a lot of collaboration features now. And it's kind of an unsexy tool, but it's called Evernote. And it's basically an online notebook system. And I'll be honest, I've had it for about 2 or 3 years, and in one of the videos that I have for my offer, my one-time offer with the product, I go and look in my folder that I had, the only folder that I had before I started my new way of doing it, and I only had like 9 or 10 items in it, so I really wasn't using it. It didn't seem to click with me, and I did find two resources online that helped me structure it in a way that I could then, I sort of mapped out what was in my head into the notebooks, and now I know what's there, and I know what I need to put there and what's missing. So I feel like I get a lot more done, and I have a much clearer way to spend every day. I have a place to find stuff and a place to put stuff, so that's what's helped me.
And that's awesome because I find myself, you know, running a full-time business. As you get busier and busier, you need to know what you're going to be getting up and doing each day. And, you know, once you're more productive, you can do the same stuff in an hour that would normally take a couple of hours to get done. So, you know, so tell us about the front-end price and what is going to be the real main benefit of people picking this up today.
Okay, great. Well, the product is called Overdrive. And the point is that most of us are suffering from information overload, and when we do, we either shut down and just start doing mindless things like watching YouTube videos that aren't good interviews, or maybe even watching good marketing things, but just sort of piling the information overload on more and more. The other thing we do when we're under it is we spin our wheels. And if you're like me, I have a full-time job, I have a family. When I have 4 or 5 hours or only 2 hours a night to put on my business, I can't waste that time like researching stuff endlessly, and you have to put an end to it. So Info Overdrive is a system using Evernote to start where you are, whatever place you're at. If you have say you have 3 projects or 4 business building ideas that interest you, pick the 2 most viable ones. So it's like a word from the marketing, the physical product world, where they call it the least viable product. Like something that's the, the least thing that you have to do to get ready to go, basically. Or whatever's your passion. So maybe you have something that is easy to do and you could almost finish it, but it's not really floating your boat and you're forcing yourself to work on it. So pick something else that you can really get to. And this is not a to-do list, and it's not replacing your email account, and it's not replacing your Dropbox or your Google Drive. But what it is there's two things it gives you: is clarity and visibility into your own library. I call it my auxiliary brain. So I have the things that I'm interested in working on now are in Evernote, and then everything else is backed up all over the place. I've got stuff I downloaded on my phone, I have stuff on my work computer, I have stuff at home, and so it's sort of like I pull out the top level stuff that I want to work on and stick it in Evernote, and the rest of it can live where it currently lives. I don't want anybody to try to restructure all the folders in their hard drive, or it's not like starting over again. It's just starting where you are and picking the most viable project, pulling up to it your most important things you want to get done, and running with it.
Okay, cool. So what price are we going at on the front end currently?
What's that? The price?
Price, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was at $4 earlier today, and it's going up 5 cents a sale, so it's over $6.50 now, I think. And so every time someone buys it, it's 5 cents more.
Cool.
The back-end product is a blueprint. In the blueprint, I give you the folder structure that I came up with that helps me. One of the things I like about it is I don't have to think about it. I'm a person that, because I'm not a filer, I'm a piler. So I think in bundles. I don't think in like rows neatly stacked up. So I had to have like the system in place. It would be like if you went to your closet and you didn't have any hangers, and every time you went to put a piece of clothing away, you had to decide, should I fold it, should I hang it? You go through all this decision. Well, nobody has time for that with their electronic, organization. You can't waste your time doing that. So I set up the categories in advance, and when I'm online and I find a piece of research, I can just like throw it in there, just like having a drawer in my closet where I know all the socks go. I have another drawer where I know all the sweaters go, and I don't have to like each time I go in my closet try to reconfigure it. So that's the blueprint, and then I've got with the blueprint is the special offer. So it's going to be a series of 4 videos, which 2 are ready now, and 2 more coming this week. And we're going to do a screencasting, and I just show you my setup and show you the tips that I use, the tricks that I use, and actually used it to write this product. So I can show you how I pulled the research together and some of the ways that it really helped me get it out. In fact, I think it only took me 3 weeks since I started this project. I started about the 2nd week of January. So today's February 4th, so I went from a new project to launch in 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. A lot of people really struggle to get organised and that's cool. So we've got a front end price at just over $6, guys, and an OGO at $9, which is certainly worth picking up. I picked up earlier myself, and I'm loving it every second of it at the moment. So one second.
See, your reviewer likes it too.
My 2-year-old running amok over here. Cool, cool. So that's awesome then. So thank you very much for that. I'm going to get some people to jump over and check that out. If you want in, guys, click the link below and you can jump over and check out Laurie's product. It'll help you get super, super organised, which we all know is very important. Now, Laurie, I like to ask people for one, closing piece of advice before we get off the call. If you had one piece of advice to give people listening, what would it be today?
I guess it would be to, streamline your thinking and pick your project well. So I think the people that are interested in the kind of business that we're in are interesting and fun people, and you've got a lot of interests. You also, you can't learn it all, and my problem has been wanting to know every possible thing about something before I started to take action. Like as if I had some stone unturned, I wouldn't be able to move forward. So, give that up a little bit, get yourself comfortable, but you don't have to research stuff to death. And that would be my piece of advice. Use the tools that you can to focus.
Yeah, definitely, and yeah, learn as you go. You don't
Right.
have to. I was the same as well. You don't have to learn everything before you do it. You learn as you go along and do these things, and then you'll start perfecting it as you get more and more experience. So that's cool.
Yep.
So
And just quickly, so like, you don't have to give up those other interests. Like I still have tons of other interests besides this one product, and um, but having a structure where to keep it so I can find it easier now. So like I show in my video, I go in my hard drive and show you all my products that I've bought, which is kind of embarrassing. It's like somebody opening up I don't know, some room in their house, like some hoarder that's got all their garbage and crap all over the place. But it was I mean, I found out that I had bought something twice, and I don't think that happened. That might have happened more than once even.
yeah,
And just getting excited about something and then not following up and being so confused and having just no way to see it. So when your stuff is in folders on your hard drive, it might as well be on somebody else's hard drive, because I don't go look at it. I don't know about you, but
nah,
so
never. Cool,
I
cool.
think this is a tool that I hope you do look at if you purchase it. I've got 4 steps in the main Info Overdrive book, 4 steps to take to get started, and it will take you about a couple of hours to do those steps, because like I said, you're not redoing your digital world, you're just going to start where you are. I appreciate the time to come and chat with you too. Thanks very much.
No worries, mate. It was a real pleasure to have you on. So, guys, hopefully, if you're like the rest of us and you're disorganised and got crap everywhere on your desktop and in your folders, jump over and check out Laurie's product to really help you get sorted out. Okay. So, I want to say a huge thank you for jumping on the call today, Laurie, and we'll talk again soon, eh?
Okay, thanks, Mark. Bye, everyone.
See ya.